Hello viewers, in this video I will discuss on the concept thermodynamic process. So we will see what are the various processes available under thermodynamics. So first process we are going to discuss is called as quasi-static process. Quasi-static process. So from the name itself it says that it's a static. So we are making something static. Okay. So normally non-equilibrium state of a system, the maintaining it is very difficult. Okay. So let us imagine. Okay. So we are maintaining equilibrium state of a system throughout the situation. Okay. So to maintain equilibrium state of a system in all the situations, that is done by a process which we call it as quasi-static process. So how it could be done? Because see that quasi-static process meaning is it is a slow process. So doing the process very slow, this could be done. The equilibrium state could be maintained by doing the process under very slow condition. Okay. So we see that the change from one state to another, it is of infinitesimally small very vast value. So the change is infinitesimally small value. Very small. The change from one state to another state is very small. Okay. So let us imagine we are moving from state PV to P dash and V dash. So we have taken a cylinder with a piston like this. Okay. So we have a system inside. So when we move from PV to some P dash or V dash, so when we move from P dash or PV to P dash V dash, see that each stage equilibrium is being maintained between the system and the surroundings to reach the point from P to P dash. So the process is being done that much slow. In each and every point the equilibrium is being maintained to reach from point P to P dash. So like this, during the process we call it as the quasi-static process, a very slow process. But this could be, this process, constructing this kind of process is very difficult. It is very hypothetical to construct such kind of process. So we see that there is a hypothetical construct. To construct a system with to create such a situation, it is very hypothetical. Okay. So this is about quasi-static process, a very slow process. We have to keep in mind that a very slow process in which the change is also very small. Okay. In each stage, equilibrium is being maintained. Okay. So next process we're going to see is, because all the process hereafter will be based on this quasi-static process. So let us see what are the remaining process. Okay. So in this video we'll see about another process, and the remaining will be in the next videos. Okay. So let's see what are the next process. We have isothermal process. So next process what you're going to see is isothermal process in this video. Okay. So isothermal process, it means that a process which is being carried out at constant temperature. So for example, a gas is being expanded freely under constant temperature. Okay. So in such conditions we write PV is equal to constant. So the product of pressure and volume will be a constant. Okay. So here it says that pressure varies inversely with respect to volume. So this could be written as P1 V1 which is equal to P2 V2 for state 1 to 2. When there is a change from state 1 to state 2, this is the condition. Okay. So let us now apply the first law of thermodynamics. You know, first law of thermodynamics, the heat supplied will be converted into internal energy plus work done. In case of this isothermal process, you know that the temperature is constant. So the process is being carried out under constant temperature, which means that there is no change in your internal energy. Okay, so what happens? The total heat supplied, will be converted into the work done. Okay, will be converted into total work done. So we have to find what is the expression for the work done. Okay, so you know that delta W is equal to P into delta V, change in volume with respect to pressure. Okay, so what is W now? Integration of P into delta V. Okay, so from ideal gas equation, because we are doing all this with respect to ideal gas. So what is the ideal gas equation? You know that PV is equal to mu RT. Okay, so because this is a ideal gas, for ideal gas, PV is equal to mu RT. So from this equation, I'm going to write the value for P. P can be written as mu RT by V. Substitute the value of P in this equation. So work done can be written as, so let us write mu RT outside. Now this can be written as delta V by V. I have written this value of V here. Okay, so the limit V1 and V2. The limit is V1 and V2. So when you do the integration of delta V by V, you will be getting it as mu RT V, ln of V of V1 and V2. So which can be written as, finally it could be written as ln of V2 by V1. So this is the value of the work done in case of constant temperature. See that T is of only one value because it is constant. Okay, this is the expression to find the work done in case of a constant temperature process. Okay, so let's have a small demonstration. You can see that. Now see that this is a cylinder and this is the piston. This is the piston. Imagine this is as a piston. Now we have system inside this gap. Okay, so what happens when we give external heat? So when we give heat, see that when we give heat like this, what happens? The system internal energy increases, which in turn the gas expands and it moves the piston like this. It moves the piston above. So some work is done. So we see that the change of position of the piston says that there is change of pressure. Also say we can see that there is a decrease in your temperature. As the gas expands, the temperature also decreases. So how we could say in case of isothermal expansion, because we have to maintain the temperature, for in case of isothermal expansion the temperature has to be maintained for that purpose. So already we have given heat. Now heat has to be added. Heat has to be added. Already we have given some heat so that the gas expanded. Now heat has to be added, in which the temperature is maintained constant in case of isothermal expansion. So during the expansion of the gas, we see that the temperature is being maintained by giving this additional heat. So what in case of isothermal compression? We have to remove the heat, so to maintain the temperature. So like this way, isothermal expansion and compression takes place under this normal conditions. Okay. So here we have explained about quasi-static process and isothermal process. Still we have many processes like constant volume process. Here we have seen about constant temperature. So we also have constant pressure, constant volume, and we have many normal processes like adiabatic and polytropic process. We will see about those processes in another video. Okay, thank you.